Daybreak in Concepcion. Residents of this poor neighborhood are still armed with sticks after a terrifying night.
Vienen multitudes de otras partes.
An armed gang from a nearby slum tried to loot our homes. We cried for help and soldiers came and fired at them, thank God. They say they oppose the indiscriminate looting and destruction of much of Concepcion's commercial district. But these residents who live on the poor side of the tracks admit they help themselves to food in ransacked supermarkets. Why did I do it? Because I had to give my children milk. We haven't received any food or water or aid of any kind. Many Chileans are shocked by the widespread disorder and vandalism that obliged the government to declare an 18-hour curfew in the nation's second-largest city. The massive earthquake revealing Chile's social fault lines, a sector of society that feels marginalized, despite the nation's reputation as Latin America's political and economic success story. This psychologist explains what triggered the looting.
La gente se le eleva los niveles de ansiedad y de estrés.
The levels of anxiety and stress escalate, and people lose control because their survival feels threatened, especially the poorest section of society, which is more vulnerable and less educated. A vulnerability aggravated by the slow and inefficient response to the disaster. These trucks have been loaded now for more than an hour, and they're still not moving. The sense of urgency felt by the people who are waiting desperately for all this to arrive does not seem to be shared by the local authorities in charge of distributing it. And it was another 2 hours before Concepcion's first delivery of food was given out to these middle-class residents.
La urgencia.
They don't understand that it was urgent.
Urgente.
Off-camera, a city official explained poorer residents didn't need the food as much, since they'd already looted supermarkets. Regardless of their social class, Chileans are seeing their country and their government in a new light.
Supposedly our government and armed forces were efficient and capable. Supposedly we knew how to do it better than Haiti. We bought the story that this was a modern, practically developed country.
To be fair, even the world's richest nation has struggled to deal with natural disasters. But that's small consolation for a country that thought it was prepared for the worst.